What's up guys? So today we're going to be making the concrete scooter deck. We're going to fill the extrusion in the holes with concrete, so that way the deck is just going to be super heavy. And we have some bent axles right here that we're just going to put in the deck as well, so it even adds a little bit more weight. Let's get to it. It's going to be sick, and I'm excited to see how it turns out, to be honest. Let's get into it. All right, so right now we are about to plug the end of the deck right now, so that way when we put concrete in the back end of it, it won't just fall out the front. So what we're gonna do for that is we're gonna get some wax. Because the concrete's not gonna be hot at all, it's basically just gonna be like liquid. It won't actually melt the wax. So once we shove this in here, we'll put the wax in here so it's like a solid plug, and then we'll put some tape over that so that way it's extra sealed. I'm putting in the wax right now, and it's actually kind of difficult to put in. It's flaking a lot, but it's basically just the edges of it just flaking up because it's like a smaller little bits going into it. So I don't know, it's a little bit difficult, but it's moving, it's going.
Hey, you really got that one in there. Oh, because it probably like half of it broke apart.
Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pass me that knife real quick. All right, so I'm gonna get this knife right now, and I'm basically just gonna cut off the excess wax. I'm excited to see how well this cuts. I've never cut wax with a razor blade before. You know what? It feels like kind of cool butter cutting it with a knife. It's not like warm butter. It's just the cool butter. I feel like it's almost a little bit easier just to break it off. Perfect. I'm basically just shaving the wax so that way it like perfectly contours with the deck, so that way it doesn't stick out any extra. And I'm also filling in all little extra areas with some wax, because what I'm gonna do after we get the wax is I'm actually gonna melt it a little bit so it conforms even a little bit better. Anyone that's curious, yes, this is the wax that we made. So if you wanna learn how to make wax for yourself, it's very simple. Just go onto our channel and find the how to make a wax video. You can make your very own deck plugs.
Boom. Waxy.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this tape. Now this is all nice and covered. It's not an undialed video if these guys don't come out. All right, so the idea of me doing this wasn't to like melt the wax insanely. It was really just to melt the wax enough so that way I can kind of like make it a little bit more liquid and seal a little hole so no concrete accidentally comes out. None. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duct tape over it so there's even an extra seal on top of that. So that way there's for sure no concrete coming out. Got my duct tape right here, famous white duct tape from every single one of our videos. And then,
it's from Esco that we took.
It's from Esco, it's from the skate park. Man. I got the front of the deck all taped off and it looks really nice. So the next thing we gotta do right now is we're planning to fill this right here with concrete as well, and this middle section right here. As you can see right here, there's a hole, and we need to cover that up so that way no concrete leaks out. And also inside the head tube, there's actually a little hole. We just gotta cover that up too. So I'm gonna get those real quick, and I'm just gonna cover up with tape.
We have the deck in the bucket and
a wax mess.
It's waxy.
Sorry guys.
Stepping out into heaven. Just kidding, it's just our balcony. It's nothing too crazy. Aw, it'll shut. What the hell? There we go. We're solid. That's one way to do it. You're overexposed. Hold on.
I'm in the overexposed world.
Yes, you're in heaven.
Is that what we're gonna call it?
Yeah.
What's up guys? So I'm in the not quite overexposed world anymore, or heaven. So what we're gonna do right now is we're actually just gonna start filling the deck with concrete. And we have a nice little bucket right here, and let's get to it. Surface should be clean, sound, dry, and free from dirt and loose particles. For best result, use a wire brush. Keep any loose particles or excess dirt, dust, area, or clean up. Cure. Takes 24 hours depending on temperature, humidity, depth, shelf life, 12 months. Clean up, wash with water. Sounds pretty self-explanatory. Let's get to it.
We actually haven't even opened this up. We don't even know what this is gonna look like.
Well, all right. Should I get like a spoon?
I think so.
All right, I'll get a spoon. On this episode of Doing Your Dares Part 3.
That'd be so gross.
Can you imagine eating concrete? All right, so right now we're gonna get this little thing and we're just gonna start putting it in.
So then we need like a stick.
I agree.
I'll go find a stick. We found a stick. I was about to go outside, but no need for a stick. Ah! Heaven!
Filling this thing up right now. I don't really know the best method of doing this.
Oh god. I feel like it just doesn't want to go in there.
Oh, it's working.
Ew. That was gross.
Well, that didn't work.
So scratch the grip idea?
Yeah, I feel like I just have to keep putting it in.
So the first part is good. We have that all sealed up. Next, gotta fill the dropouts. So what we're gonna do with the dropouts is we're gonna start filling up with concrete. Hold up, I need a way to like hold this. So I'm just gonna fill this one right now.
It's gonna take forever.
All right, so it's a little bit harder to fill it than we thought. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the concrete in here and put the bag down in there and just squirt it in. So that way it'll just drop to the bottom. I'm just gonna test it out with a little bit of concrete.
Ooh.
It's actually working really nice.
Hi, my turn. I'm gonna do this dropout and the middle dropout. Luckily, we added a little bit of water. This is gonna be a little bit easier, hopefully. You should just run right into the deck. So we're hoping at least. Come on now. Concrete is in the bag. It's literally filled up to here, so hopefully it should just go right in. Ooh, and yes it is. It is doing exactly that. It's like falling all the way to the bottom like so easily. Gonna let it like run down a little bit. The front end of the deck is gonna be so heavy. Pretty much like we're making a concrete cake. Let me assist you. Ooh, thank you, sir. For all you guys that don't know, we just added that to add just a little bit of extra weight because we pretty much want this deck to be as heavy as possible. Plenty of people have made some heavy decks, but they've always added metal to it, but we're adding concrete and metal because we're undialed. We do things differently all the time.
It's working so good.
Mm-hmm. I think that's as much as it's gonna go up. Oh. So now we're just gonna shove some nails in, because why not, right? Add some nails to this side as well, to make the back drop out a little bit heavier. Put a little bit in just to seal up the nails, just a wee bit. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a handful of these drywall screws, and we're gonna,
All the extra nails.
we're just gonna drop them down. I literally feel like I'm loading a gun.
It's been a good spoon.
Yeah, I don't think it'll fit. Oh,
It's been a good spoon.
she fits.
Because there's just no more room.
Yeah, there's no more room. The deck is finished. What we're gonna do, we're just gonna let her, hopefully by the time we get back from PQ later today, it should be all hardened and whatnot. If not, we're still gonna ride it and it's gonna be a disaster. So we'll find out here in a couple hours. See you there. Here she is, all ready to go. So we actually decided to make it its own scooter.
Putting these wheels on.
Shout out to Root.
Shout out to Boot Industries.
Boot Industries making booter wheels.
So this deck weighs probably about 30 pounds altogether. If I could like show you, it's heavy. For everyone that's watching, I forgot my camera, so we're using my backup camera. Give Tim, aka Escondido Sports Setter, a follow because he puts out lots of good content on the daily. Good job, Tim.
We the best.
And thanks for the SD card for the day.
You got it.
You were the best.
What up, everyone? This is my scooter check. It's really light. It's I think it's about 37.5 pounds, roughly. Around that, super light. Just gonna start from the top. I got some sacrifice grips. Got some T-bone. What are these?
T-bone rad bars.
T-bone rad bars. Got some. Is this Proto? Got a 5-star clamp, all oil ink painted and whatnot. Have a tilt.
Yep, tilt tomahawk fork.
Got tilt tomahawk fork. We got some root wheels with a 5-star method deck, I think. Oh my gosh, this already busted open. So Tim, there might be concrete. Something that's nice about this is actually a SIG deck. It has built-in concrete just to add a little extra weight, especially when you're doing tailwhips. It just adds that little extra momentum just to help you whenever you're actually doing the trick. So it's actually a one big perk, half aluminum, half concrete. That's actually more concrete than aluminum, but you know, that's how it is. So, and then I got 5-star brake and then a root wheel. So let's get some clips. The real question is, what's heavier? 100 pounds of concrete or 100 pounds of scooters? Comment below. Oh! Oh! Oh no! So we've got concrete everywhere. We're gonna have to clean that up. Oh, there's no concrete. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no concrete. All right, Will, let me hit a flare really fast.
I'm gonna try front boarding the rail now.
Is it coming out? Oh.
That weighs so much. Dude! A little bit of concrete came out.
Alright, so I think I'm just gonna have to drop in to do it.
Alright. Fast front flip?
Yeah.
Alright.
Flat. Gosh. That's so. Front flips. One big step for concrete. Damn it!
Did that not
That's
work?
so hard.
That didn't work.
No, that's hard. All that weight is like, literally, I don't think I can front flip flat with it. Like I landed so, it's all over the wheel. A little bit chunked off because we didn't let it fully dry, but it wasn't all that bad. Wrapping it up, the park's actually closing right now, so we gotta get out of here. But all in all, deck wasn't as bad as we thought it was gonna be. It actually was pretty easy. It was just like a really heavy deck, and so it honestly wasn't that bad. But just wait till we get concrete bars.